Hey friends, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel Phyrra, where I talk about cruelty-free beauty, gothic fashion, mental health, and lifestyle. If these are things you want to be talking about, be sure to click subscribe and join in the conversation. So today's video is going to be a quick little tutorial on my favorite purple eyeshadow and my go-to eyeshadow look. This is like my everyday look now for if I'm going to be running out and I just want to put something on quick, easy, and simple. This is pretty much what I do. Let me zoom in so you can see what the look looks like. This is a duochrome. This is Baby Bat Beauty's Amulet, and it is my favorite purple eyeshadow these days. And like I mentioned, this is my go-to eyeshadow look because it's quick, easy, and makes a big impact. So if you want to see how to put together this look, just keep watching. I've already prepped my eyes by applying Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer in Eden. I set it with my Cozzette powder in C1, and then I tight-lined my upper waterline with the Nabla Cupid's Arrow in black. For my brows, I used Elizabeth Mott Queen of the Fill black tinted brow gel, brushed it up, and then used a combination of Urban Decay's brow blades in Blackout and Cool Cookie. I think the Urban Decay brow blades are the best pens that I have found to date for my brows, so they're awesome. So to start this look, I'm going to use the color Memento by Marc Jacobs Beauty, which is sort of like a gray, lavender, muted mauve type shade. It's perfect on fair skin like mine for a transition color. So I'm taking it on a fluffy brush and I'm going to work it through like my crease / transition area. And I'm blending in little circles as I apply this color through my crease. Now for my favorite purple color, I really want to amp it up to have it reach its max potential. So I'm going to use the Glam Goth Beauty Diamond Primer on my lid, where I'm going to apply my favorite purple. So my favorite purple eyeshadow is Baby Bat Beauty's Amulet. I'm applying it with my Urban Decay Moon Dust brush. So I'm taking this eyeshadow contour brush from Urban Decay and I'm gonna blend right at the edges of where I put the purple color and my crease shade / transition shade, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna use the Black Moon Cosmetics Aura of Light Full Moon palette and use the shade Black. And I'm taking a Cozzette S185 brush and I put black on the brush and I just basically tapped off the excess and I'm gonna stick it into the socket of my eye. And just use it to add a little bit of definition right here. I'm going back to the bigger brush that I used to apply Memento and just blending. I want purple along my lower lid, so what I'm going to do is use the Urban Decay pencil in Raw Energy, which I recently picked up. Along my lower lid. I'm going to take more of the color Amulet on this little Pixie E01 brush. I am going to put some lash primer on my lashes. I'm going to put on my Eyeko Lash Alert mascara. I'm applying ColourPop Honeydew to my lower waterline. I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. So now that I went ahead and put on the rest of my favorite purple makeup, I'm going to finish up this eye look. Now I often like to tie together my makeup look by using the same highlighter that I use on my cheek on my eyes. So what I'm going to do is take Black Moon Catshark, which is what I used on my cheek. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E35 brush and just kind of blend where the colors meet. Alright, so I do want something sparkly at the inner corner, so what I'm going to use is the Black Moon Cosmetics Black Metal Volume 1 palette and take the color Abracadabra, which is the center color right here. It's basically a transformative shade topper. And I'm going to carefully apply that with my Sigma E21 brush to the inner corner. So I'm also going to go back to Catshark and grab a little bit more Catshark. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see the finished look up close. I love this duochrome from Baby Bat Beauty called Amulet. It is my favorite purple eyeshadow. I hope you enjoyed this cute tutorial featuring my favorite purple eyeshadow, Baby Bat Beauty's Amulet. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is pretty much like my go-to kind of eyeshadow look these days because it's really like easy and makes a big impact. What I basically do is take this Marc Jacobs Memento color and just run it through my crease as like a really soft kind of crease transition color. I add purple or whatever I'm gonna put onto my lid. I use a little bit of a black to smoke out the corner, and then add some mascara and go. If I want to like dress this up, I'm going to put on false lashes, but for every day I don't wear false lashes, so this is just what I'm doing. So like if I run out tomorrow to go run an errand, this is the look I'm going to put on. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of my favorite purple eyeshadow? What do you think of my go-to purple eyeshadow look? I am dying to know. If you are wondering what to watch next, check over here because I'm going to suggest something special just for you. If you want to see more videos like this, please be sure to give a thumbs up and share. I love it when you share my videos. It makes my day, and it tells YouTube that my videos are worth watching, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.